Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm Amanda Fowler of inspiringinkin.com. In today's video we're going to be making this little bunny using the Curvy keepsakes die. I'm just going to run through all of the pieces of equipment that you need to make the bunny, and then we'll get started. So first up, you need the Curvy keepsakes die. This die here, you're going to need 2 pieces of this in Whisper White cardstock. You're also going to need 2 ears, and for this I've used the Word Bubbles framelits die. I've actually used this one here, which is this long sort of oval, and you're going to see I'm just going to trim off these little pieces here to make the base of the bunny's ears. Also using a punch. This is the decorative label punch, and we're going to need 2 of those, and this colour is Blushing Bride. You will find all of the details of all of the products that I used on my website, which is www.inspiringinkin.com, and there'll be a link underneath the video that will take you straight to that post so you can see all the items really quickly and easily. So that's the punch. You'll also need a marker. I'm using Early Espresso. This is a handheld punch. It's a 1/8 inch, and we're going to need 2 of those. That's for his little eyes. So let's do a couple of punches. Now this punch has got a really neat catcher here. It's like a little mouthpiece, and you just open it out and there are his eyes. Okay, now for the bunny tail, I've actually used this, and for the decoration, just get it out, I've used this, which is the crochet trim. Now these 2 products come in a kit, and this is the Artisan Embellishment Kit. It's got some really lovely items in there, some resin roses and pearls and laser cut pieces and all sorts of things, and I'll be doing quite a few other projects using this kit on my blog, so do pop over there and check those out. There will be some more videos actually as well using some of these. So I've used this, and then the last thing I need is a sponge dauber and some Blushing Bride ink, just to do the little cheeks here. So let's get started. So first up, let's put the Curvy keepsakes die together. I'll just get my Tombow. Now when you're putting this together, do make sure that you have these pieces opposite one another and these pieces opposite one another, so that they actually it will fasten. A little bit of Tombow there, and just line up the crease lines with the cut edges. Okay, now whilst I'm just waiting for that to dry a minute, I'll just sort out his ears. So what I'm doing with the ears is I've layered the 2 pieces together, and then I'm going to cut a curved bit. What I'm actually trying to make is kind of a long oval, so that's that side, and then again on this side there. So it gives you 2 pieces that will go inside there. Now I'm going to do a little bit of sponge daubing around the edges of the ears. I've started labelling my sponge daubers. This is very organised. I ended up with so many sponge daubers and all random colours, so I've started, as I'm using them, I'm labelling them, which is really cool. Okay, so there's those two pieces. Okay, so a little bit of Tombow on there. And on this one as well. It's very quick to make. Now, just so you can see, the face of the bunny is on one of these pieces, so it's best to do it now before you start curving the box. So let's get the eyes, put those on, and if you can see, the nose part here is pretty much in the middle, and the eyes are just slightly above the centre or the middle. So let's put those in like that. Oh, sticking to my finger and not to the box. Okay, there we go. Then, using the fine end of the marker, just going to draw a T shape. Maybe not with that marker. I have a spare. There we go. So, like that, like that. Then I'm just going to take some of the ink off that sponge dauber from earlier, because I just want something really gentle. You can always go back and put more on, but you can't take it off once it's on there. Okay, so that's a little bit of pink on there, and then 3 whiskers. Now this bunny is actually going to be a blue bunny. I'm going to have blue cotton tail and blue ribbon. So I'll just put that to one side and I'll just show you how I have done that. I'm just taking one of these little roses, and they're on like a mesh. I'm just going to trim round, just trim that off. And then this is Pacific Point. I'm going to pop it on there, sponge dauber, and just press it in. And you just have to work at it a little bit, and then flip it over, and just keep pressing it in. You just have to be a little bit patient, because you want it to get right in there, right into the centre, so the whole thing is covered. Now you can do this obviously with a darker colour. Some of the colours will actually take up the pink tone. So if you try a yellow, it'll sort of give you a sort of an orangey tone. But this blue works really well and coats it really, really well. Okay, so there we go. So I'll pick that up. Now it's going to be pretty soggy now, so you can't use it on your project because it'll just leak everywhere. So you'll be very pleased to know, here's one I made earlier, and you can just see it's actually dried and it's lightened a little bit. So I'll put that one there for later. And need to get some glue dots. So I'll put the bunny tail on with glue dots. Oh, I've got ink all over my fingers, it's not helping. So I can go there, so that is going to go there. So now we're going to make the ears. Let me just move that ink out of the way. Now the ears, this one on the left of the bunny is actually folded over, and then I'm just going to take a small section and just fold that back, and then the same with this one, a small section off the back, I'm just going to fold it back. Now if you look at this original one here, you can see where these ears have been positioned, just the other side of this cutout piece. It's actually best to stick them together when it's all folded up, because you just want to make sure that it's not going to ping out. So just curve the bunny, and then put these two pieces together and pull up the side pieces like so. Okay, so then this ear is for the left hand side. Put a little bit of tombow on there, and then position it there. Now you are going to just have to hold it for a second. Like that. And then this one on this side, and again you just need to put it so that when you open this section of the box it's actually not going to knock it, and they're sort of even each side. There we go, it's held. And then, because it's got a little blue tail, I'm going to put a little blue ribbon. So this, interestingly enough, is called a bunny ears bow. I've just made 2 loops, and I'm just pulling the loops to tighten it up, and then just pull on the tails and just cut that bit there, move it out of the way. So then you're just going to pull on these tails just to make the loops a bit smaller. Don't want the bow to be too big and swamp the bunny. There we go. I'll just give it a little trim. Cut the edges at a jaunty angle. There we go. A couple more glue dots. And there you have it. A little blue bunny, and obviously we've got a little pink bunny from earlier. There, very cute. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to purchase any of the products that you've seen, or for more creative inspiration, please pop over to my blog, www.inspiringinkin.com. You'll also find me on Facebook and Pinterest under Inspiring Inkin. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.